All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's get it popping. It's on right now. Urban Therapy with Sun Show, y'all. Sunday morning, all up in your area. Let's get it, yo. Let's roll with it, get with it, act like we got it, and you know about it. Yeah. Urban Therapy with Sun Show. And we talking about, I ain't like my step parent when I first met him, but at first I didn't like him. At first I didn't like my step parents, but y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. You know, it's a tough situation when your mom or your dad first start dating somebody, and you get introduced to them, and you get to wondering like, yo, how is this gonna go? How is this gonna play out? How is it gonna rock? Because of both of your parents. But there can be a whole lot of static surrounded around when they choose somebody new, y'all. So what we about to do, y'all, is we gonna talk about it this morning on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. Y'all know what we do and you know how it go. Yeah. It's Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the and you know what I'm talking about. We about to get this thing done, no doubt. This word. How y'all feeling on this Sunday morning? I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should, because that's how y'all supposed to be. And that's what we want it to be. You think that we don't when we do. Yes. You know it's true. We coming through, y'all. It's going to be y'all right, and everything is going to be y'all right. Yes, it will. At first, I didn't like my stepdad. At first, I didn't like my stepmom, but So what has to happen? What has to happen for a step parent to become more popular among his or her stepchildren? Because not an easy thing. We're gonna talk about this like kings. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, it's going down like this. Word up, man. At first, I didn't like my step parents, but then, was it a payoff involved? You know what I'm talking about? Was it a payoff involved? Because sometimes, in order to gain favor amongst the children, some step parents will go ahead and make their move, start giving out money and that kind of thing. Is it smart? Would you do it? Have you done it before? We're going to talk about a little more. It's going to be y'all right. Everything is going to be y'all right. Think it won't. Yes, right. That's right. So let's get it popping, y'all. Urban Therapy with Sun752 with this, the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every Sunday morning from 11 o'clock till around 12:30-ish. And the reason that we say 12:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on our hump day. Sometimes it gets so heated that we have to just do a little OT on a Sunday, and it is a Sunday, and it's a beautiful Sunday, the 9th of August, right here in the middle of the summer. It's going down, hurricane season, Leo season all up in the house, and we are making it happen. We're doing the best that we can with what we have. It's still the pandemic, and everything is what it is. We can't change nothing, but we can still have a little fun, y'all, with us and all the gang. Learning from each other how we do our thing. Gonna have a good time. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then we just say Omar with the R. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun show, y'all. Y'all know this is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy, Listen, this is how we take an introspective look into our own behavior to see the way that we project ourselves into the world as we try to find out who we are. We try to find out what we are. We try to find out what we do. So this morning we're talking about something to have your money So right now, y'all, in this Sunday, the 9th, this day, right? We're going to make sure we did this thing before the night falls, and we're going to make the right call. I'm in here for the long haul. That's right, y'all. So at first I didn't like my stepmom. At first I didn't like my stepdad. What has to happen? First, let's break it down. What are the reasons? What are some of the reasons that y'all can think of right out the gate about why children would not take favor to a step parent that they had, well, a potential step parent, because you don't get introduced to your step parent first. They're your mama or your daddy's love interest, their boyfriend, whoever they're dating, and whatever, and they felt comfortable enough about this person to introduce them to you. Ooh. Hold on. Get that body there. Yeah. So first they get introduced to you. So what is a child, and it doesn't even matter what age you're talking about. What is a child's normal initial feelings about mommy or daddy's choice of man or woman that they have just been introduced to? Why do some children out the gate say, well, I don't like them? Or why are some children like automatically receptive? Like, okay, well, seems like a nice enough man, seems like a nice enough woman. If that's what my mom likes, then it's all right with me. If that's what my dad likes, then it's okay. I think that a lot of it may have to do with what the relationship of the biological parents was before they meet their parents' love interest. Like if your mom and your dad was married and you grew up in a 2-parent family, and then by whatever circumstances between those two full-fledged adults that introduced you into this world, when that breaks down and they either divorce or they become separated without any plans to ever get back together, and they start to do whatever they're going to do as far as their relationship status is concerned. I think that has a lot to do with how the whole situation will play out. Because if you grew up in a 2-parent family and you consider that 2-parent family to have what it takes to have worked it out, or if you have been raised to believe that a 2-parent family is the way a family is supposed to be no matter what, then of course making a change within that 2-parent family is going to be a little difficult for you emotionally, because the whole structure of the family has been rearranged. So when mom and dad separate, there could have been a whole lot of craziness, a whole lot of chaos, a whole lot of unhappiness, uneasiness, and unsettled behavior going on before the breakup. When your mom and your dad break up, it ain't sweet like that, y'all. It ain't. There could have been domestic violence. There definitely was probably okay, all right. There definitely was probably a lot of arguing, bickering, going back and forth. There may have been some selfishness. There may have been some crying. There may have been some hurt. There may have been some behavior that made it seem like one didn't care for the other too much, or that one didn't care about the whole family. Like, your parents can seem like one of your parents can look like they sold the family out and put another thing that they were doing before the family. What's going on? T. Carrie Wright is all up in the house, and it's good to see me, some you, and Emily Dunlap is coming through. It's glad to see you too, and my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. He always coming through for the thrill. He's always chill, and Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. It's always a great thing to see you and to meet you and greet you. Glad y'all here, and Annette Davis, number 1. What's up, my dear? I was glad. It's good to see you. Let me calm down for a minute. Valerie Green. Miss Green accused me of being a Jehovah's Witness the other day. I was like, where you get that from? I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness. That's why I couldn't understand. I ain't mad at you though. Evidently, we got those lines crossed up somewhere. But no, I was not raised a Jehovah's Witness. Nobody in my family on either side is Jehovah's Witness. So I definitely didn't. Now I might have mentioned getting kicked out of some Jehovah's Witnesses homes. I never got kicked out though, but I did have friends who was Jehovah's Witnesses. So I did learn a lot about. I didn't learn anything about their religious practices other than they weren't supposed to associate with people who weren't Jehovah's Witnesses. Other than that, no. I've never actually joined any religion, not officially. And at this point, it doesn't look like I will. But I wasn't raised in church. I definitely wasn't raised in church. I went to church every now and then, you know. Some days my mom would. I'm trying to think. Did my mom ever take us to church? She went every now and then. She, you know, when I was growing up, she didn't go all the time. But she was definitely raised in church. I went to other people's churches, you know, like friends of the family. You know, sometimes if they were babysitting us or whatever, you know, we had to go to church. Like I remember a specific year, 1976. In 76, my mom and my dad went to no, I think it was 77. Yeah, it was 77. My mom and my dad took 2 trips that year. One trip to Vegas and one trip to Hawaii and one trip to Haiti. Yeah. One trip to Hawaii and one trip to Haiti. And my mom's good friend who lived around the corner, who was raised in the Holiness Pentecostal Church, she was in charge of us for a week or two. And I'm going to say, even though I love that lady, that was a long 2 weeks for us. We had to go to church. So it was 2 weeks, but it was 3 Sundays. So we had to go to church those 3 Sundays. So that's where I learned about all that shouting, and you know, they used to show out. It was this little church over there at 19th and Susquehanna. That's the church they used to go to. And I was like, she was very religious. Anyway, so let's get it popping. So yeah, listen, y'all. So, you know, when parents break up, it's a whole lot of crazy. It can be a whole lot of craziness centered around that. So, you know, kids want their parents to be together, even when the family is dysfunctional or it's broken or it's messed up or it's really beyond repair. So your initial feelings about when your mom starts dating, it's like, how you gonna see somebody, a man besides my father? How you gonna see a man besides my daddy? How you gonna messing around with another man? Yo, that shit ain't right. This ain't in the plans, yo. Bring daddy back up on the set. As soon as I talk to him on the phone, I'ma let him know that mommy is messing around, even though he ain't around, even though he was a clown, even though my dad didn't do the right thing. He's still our king. Come on, we a family. You know, this thing is something that we gotta hang in there with. Sometimes it ain't really all about that shit. Nonetheless, you know how it goes. Even if you grew up in the most dysfunctional family, when dad might have been beating up mommy and all that kind of stuff, you still love daddy. So you know he was wrong, but you still love him. So even when he starts to date somebody else, you're looking at, you know, like, you know, kids will size up they moms or they dad's love interest, like, you know, especially on the dad side, like, that lady is not as pretty as my mom. Dad tripping. She ain't got it going on. Now, this lady could be built like a straight brick shit house. Like, no, her eyes ain't pretty as my mom. Plus, she ain't got her nails done. It don't normally work out that way, though. But let's say it does work out that way. Let's say your dad is really into some shit where he only dates dimes, but he's dating. He's not really serious about anybody that he's messing around with, and you meeting, but he's introducing, you know, these women that he's messing around with, like, well, you know, this is my new girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. He introducing his kids to you know, his new like interest, love interest, however it's going to go, his new beau, and he's out here to show his kid, yeah, make sure you respect her, whatever. And you looking at like, damn, daddy like women with, daddy like girls with big titties, fat ass. But it's just a flash in the pan. So when you know that your parents are really just dating around, they just messing around, of course, you're going to scrutinize everybody that comes through, because your parents aren't really doing you a very good service. I don't think your kids should meet everybody. They shouldn't meet everybody. And when they do meet them, you should at least feel like y'all on your way to doing something, being something, a real item, not just something you picked up at the store. Do moms and dad need love too? Do they get lonely? Do they need a little something to rub on sometimes? Yeah. But there's a way to play that. So when you bring the kids into that situation, and as far as the introduction is concerned, well, you got to expect that there's going to be some static there. This is the Urban Therapy with Son show. Y'all can call into this show if y'all are so inclined, if you're feeling it. If you like, listen, I remember when me and my stepmom, me and my stepdad, blah, 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 blah. But y'all can get it popping. You can call in, and the call-in number is 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 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 319-527-6199, baby. Call into the show. Uncensored show. Say it how you feel it. Whatever you want to do. Express your passion in any form or fashion. You want to cuss, curse, swear, whatever. Put it in there. Just be respectful. That's all. You just say whatever you want, though. So yeah. So what we're talking about this Sunday on the Urban Therapy with Son show is, at first, I didn't like my stepdad. At first, I didn't like my stepmom. At first, I didn't like my stepparents. But is the important part, the most important part, because it's not the way you start, it's the way you finish. So what has to happen in a step-parent's life and in a stepchild's life in order to cross them over from, I don't like you, I don't care about you, I hope that mom or dad quit you, leave you, whatever, to, nah, he all right. Nah, he cool. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, says, yesterday's show was dope. I appreciate me some you, my brother. TK Wright says, I think a lot of it depends on how old you are and the time they get together, but also how you view your parents' decision-making ability. Still so many levels to it all. It is. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. Like, on some real shit, if your mom is a hoe, then you're going to be scrutinizing all the men she brings through because she's not acting responsibly. She's not setting a good example for you. If your dad is a hoe, if your dad is just sticking and moving and all of that kind of shit, well, how you know which one? You kind of put your kids in the pick a mom, pick a dad situation. You done had three boyfriends since the last ones that your kids liked. Like, I used to like Mr. Raheem. Mr. Raheem was all right. You know what I'm saying? Not because he bought us stuff, but Mr. Raheem was nice. He would talk to us. He was cool. He was a good dude. He acted like a real man. Yeah, I wish he was still with Mr. Raheem. I got Mr. Raheem number. I still call him every now and then and see how he doing. Sometimes it be like that. Mr. Raheem was three boyfriends ago. I used to like Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl was nice. Miss Cheryl was cute. Miss Cheryl was smart. Miss Cheryl was hardworking. Miss Cheryl did this, and I don't know why Daddy broke up with Miss Cheryl, but I know why Miss Cheryl stopped messing around with Dad, because Daddy wasn't doing the right thing. Miss Cheryl was a good woman. She's a queen. Listen. You, this is not your time. You got it. It's not your time. You gotta chill, light skin. All right. Anyway, so yeah, it's a tough situation. That's a very tough situation. So yeah, your presentation, how you present the man or the woman that you're messing around with, is going to have a big impact on the way that the children receive it. Plus, children don't want their heart to be taken through the ringer. You don't want to get with a man or a woman that's taking you through a whole lot of changes and putting you in unstable situations. You don't want that. So you think your kids want that? Like, well, we better not get used to this man, because we know how mom is, or we better not get used to this girl, this woman, this lady, because you know how dad is. So you're not giving them a chance to really get comfortable, get settled with somebody. It's like the kids are dating just like you. You see a Miss Cheryl, your kids are seeing Miss Cheryl. But if you're an irresponsible, selfish parent, you're not even looking at it that way. You don't care. You don't care. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, smash the like button, and be sure to share the show and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the rrr. Thanks for coming through. And we are talking about, at first, I didn't like my step parent, but, and we're going to talk about the but. We're going to talk about the but. Carol Chamberlain says, I personally hate the word step. I prefer bonus child. Just my opinion. Yeah, but that's once you either are so far established with the man or the woman that you're with that you can just call them your children. And we're talking more so about when you get that introduction. When your mom moved Mr. Tariq in, when she moved Mr. Terry in. Yeah. Like, all right, they've been seeing each other for a few months, but now he was already leaving his stuff over here and spending the night a lot. But now he live here. Mommy done cleared out a drawer for Mr. Terry. Mm-hmm. She done cleared out a drawer for Mr. Terry. Mr. Terry got his stuff in there. Look, he got a shaver in there. He got his own toothpaste, toothbrush. Got some socks in there. Drawers. Look, Mr. Terry wear briefs. What kind of man wear briefs? Mm-hmm. He keep a pack of cigarettes in there. Got a pocket knife in there. I even saw Mr. Terry smoke weed. He got a little bit of weed in there. Just saying. Mommy cleared out a drawer for Mr. Terry. Look at here. He lives here. And you know how it is when the kids, when you go from you just been spending the night coming through, dating and all of that, hanging out, watching TV with us. Why you gotta watch TV with us? And if a man is smart, whatever's on that TV when he came through, he gonna let it stay on that TV. He come through and start changing channels. It's gonna be a longer road for you. Like, yo, they was just watching Huckleberry Hound and Friends and shit. They was just watching Huck and Friends, and you came and changed the channel, to the basketball game. These kids ain't in the sports yet. Now I understand you wanna introduce them to sports, but you changed the channel. You went and changed the channel in the living room and did it like, oh yeah. Listen, the Sixers playing. Y'all not watch? Come on, let's watch the Sixers real quick. Mr. Dave done lost his damn mind. Like, yo, we was watching Huckleberry. Yeah. We was watching Huckleberry. He came and changed the channel. Changed the channel. We was watching Channel 48. He changed the channel to Channel 17. Watching his basketball game. It wasn't even the Sixers. Because Mr. Dave was in the basketball. So it's a tough. Parents, yeah, I mean, you know, your parents' love interest just to moved in. Because, you know, kids would be like, you don't live here? You don't even live here. Like, yes, I do. Come check out this drawer that mommy done cleared out for me. Look at that. Look at all my shit in there. Oh, everything. Everything up in there. Valerie, she says, when my mom passed, my dad remarried 5 times. What? First one, great. Second one, lazy, but she taught me how to cook and clean. Five times? Wow. Wow. What's going on? S. Cook is all up in the house. How you feeling, ma? Thanks for coming on out. Appreciate me some you. You know it's 100% true. I do. Valerie says, third wife was a clown. Me and my sister had to give her a beat down once a week. Yo, I ain't never heard nothing like this before. I ain't gonna front. Yo, I've never heard anything like this before. This is so. Your dad got married 7 times. Like, not to get all up in your business, but let me ask you this. Well, T. Carey Wright already took care of one of my questions. She said, Valerie, were they actually married legally? What I want to know is, like, up until the 5th one, were you still living at home by the time he got to the 5th wife? Because, yeah, just eyeballing that, I would be like, 5 times? 5 times? Yeah, I don't know when y'all got a chance to settle in with 5 times. That's deeper than I've ever heard, seen, been, or could imagine. And she says, yes, they were legal. So you got legally married and legally divorced all those times? Okay. I can't imagine it. I mean, they say that your first marriage is sort of like a test marriage. But at my age, you can best believe if I ever do, one and through, one and done. I don't give a fuck how it turns out. Because I know you can make it without doing it. I mean, it's a wonderful thing, and I definitely respect the institution, just like the world does. Marriage is the strongest institution in the world. The most notable, recognized institution in the world. However, okay. Okay, so Val, you left the crib when you were 17. T. Carey Wright says, Omar, he may have been trying to fill the space that her mother left. I ain't gonna front. 5 times, I'm not trying to offer an explanation for that. All I know is out of my realm of understanding. I don't know. But O'Valley says he was a Muslim and he and my mom married at 18. Okay. Okay. All right. So anyway, when your kids are being introduced to a lot of potentials, it's like they're dating just like you're dating. So you are putting a lot on them. You're putting a lot on them because they don't get a chance to get used to anybody. And who knows if you're actually giving yourself a chance to get used to knowing anybody. I mean, everybody does it. Some people think that they really get to know a person when they know them, but when you start observing them, you be like, oh, this soon as something ain't the way that they want it to be, they quick to bail out. They don't really give themselves a chance to test the waters, to really, they don't persevere in their trials and relationships. They go try to make it happen. If it don't happen exactly the way they want it to happen, they out of here. And a lot of times, the people that I've known who are like that, they were the ones always complaining. It's hard out here. People don't want to, shit ain't the way it used to be when our parents, our grandparents, blah, blah, blah. No, a lot of times it's that person. Like first of all, you make bad choices. You're very impulsive. So soon as somebody compliments you on your hair, your body, or the way you walk or talk, you ready to either jump in bed with them or jump on or go to the altar with them. Like, nah. You don't give things a chance to materialize. So if you're that type of person, how are your children going to be? What do you expect from them? What are your expectations of your children if you are so impulsive that you make those snap decisions? And that really, Annette, is your comment invisible? Invisible to who? I don't see it. I mean, hey Valerie, hey State. Look, just write this. Copy it, paste it. All right. So yeah. So it's tough. It can be real tough when you are introducing your kids to a lot of people. So which one are they? Which one? I guess whichever one you settle down with is the one that they'll have to settle down with. So what does settling down mean to your kids when it doesn't mean that much to you? So what do you expect your children to do? How do you expect them to treat your love interest if you treat them like shit? Like if your kids see you being disrespectful in a relationship, how do you expect them to respect somebody that you've been openly disrespected? If you're not respecting yourself, if you're disrespectful of yourself, what do you expect them to do? How do you expect them to be? Like, how do you expect them to be? Some of us have the whole parenting thing twisted. We have the whole parenting thing twisted. So we believe that whatever we tell our children to do is what they are supposed to do. Sounds good in theory, but that would sound good in theory in any other situation, I guess. In any other situation where, hold on, y'all. In any other situation where you expect to have just a Annette, this must have been the comment that you was talking about. You don't like them because they're going to get all of the attention. Oh, okay. I guess that was the comment that you was talking about. All right. So you don't like them because they're going to get all of the attention. Well, that's taken into consideration if you were getting all the attention in the first place. But even with that, when it comes to parents, there are a whole lot of things that have to be done as far as raising children is concerned. There are a whole lot of things that have to be taken care of. Like I said, the respect level of parents will normally be the respect level of children. If your mom is ratchet, all out of control, crazy, cursing all the time, acting all crazy and wild and all of that, guess what the kid's gonna do? Ask any teacher. Ask any teacher that's dealing with unruly kids and shit. Children that don't want to listen, don't want to learn, don't want to, always want to be disruptive and whatever. Then the parent comes up to the school and you see exactly what's going on. Like, you see exactly where they get it from. Like, okay. Exactly. Like, oh. So teachers have to throw that child away. Like, okay. There's no way this child is going to be receptive to any discipline because the parents are totally non-receptive to discipline. They wild and they out there. So when we talk about, at first I didn't like my step parents. Yeah, Annette has a good example. Didn't like them because they're going to get all the attention. Okay. They're going to get all the attention. What makes a child think that whoever their mom or their dad is messing around with, that they're going to get all the attention though? What makes them think that? What makes them think that? That's why I said that's taking into account you were getting all the attention before. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you first meet the man or the woman that your mom or your dad is messing around with, you don't know that they're going to be, you don't know how far they're going to go in their relationship. You just don't know. A lot of it may be based on their last relationship. So if they was with somebody, if they was with your mom or your dad your whole life, that's what you're going to be used to. And that's what you're probably going to be looking forward to going forward. Is it going to be that way? Who knows? But you're a child. You're immature. You don't know. You're young. You're inexperienced. It's not your responsibility to understand adult situations like that. You probably haven't even gotten your little first boyfriend or girlfriend yet. Yet you trying to, you're put in a position where you're trying to unpack this, your fully grown adult mom or dad situation. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, says being disciplined by someone other than my dad around age 7 was the beginning of resentments. Well, let me ask you this though. Were you disciplined by your mom's man or whatever? Did they become serious? Did they become that? Did they stay together long enough for his discipline of you to be at least reasonable? Like he may have gotten to the discipline part a little too soon, but he might be my stepdad, but shoot, he been like a dad to me. You know what I mean? It makes a difference. T. Carey Wright says you also have to take into account that the child wanted or needed more attention. Okay. Only thing I'm saying about that is if your mom or your dad has been dating around, then you can't really reasonably say that they're going to get all the attention or think that they're going to get all the attention, because the lifespan has been short. But I guess you can tell if your mom or your dad really like somebody. Stop pulling. Stop fucking my shit up. Get out of here. Okay, Valerie is on the phone. We're going to get to her in just a second. Annette Davis says, I had a friend that used to run away because every time her mom got a new boyfriend, she felt like he took away from her, took away the attention from her. Okay. From what you knew about that friend, did you see that was the way your friend felt justified? Like, did she just need more attention? Because, kids get jealous. Kids get jealous. Sometimes justifiably so. And sometimes it's like, come on now. You really are being unreasonable. Every parent knows about how children act when you get on the telephone. They wasn't paying you no kind of fucking attention. They was doing whatever they was doing until you got on the phone and start talking. Now all of a sudden it's like mom, dad, mom, dad, mom, dad, mom, dad. Yo, look at this game I'm playing. You wasn't looking at before, but I know I'm saying, but mom, dad, mom, look at this shit that I can do. I can stand on my head and spin around too. Yo, daddy, I can jump off the top step and jump from my second floor. Yup. And yo, mom, I need you to help me with my homework. It's time. And yo, mommy, I see you on the phone, but I'm not gonna even leave you alone. And mommy just yelled at me because she on the phone. She wasn't yelling at me before, probably because she wasn't on the phone. So, All right. So Daily Go Get a Business Show, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we are talking about, at first, I didn't like my stepmom. At first, I didn't like my stepdad. At first, I didn't like my mom's boyfriend. At first, I didn't like my dad's girlfriend. All right. Norris Hill says, he and my mom went on to be married for 25 years till her death. Wow. He was industrious and a provider. On the other hand, he was an asshole. Norris, I feel you though. That's some shit. Okay, and that says it was very true, and I heard her mom tell her so. Oh, damn. Okay. All right, we have a caller on the line. Caller with the last numbers, 5814. Welcome to the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind this evening? Can you hear me? Are you there? Oh, you got to turn down. First turn down your device, and then I got to turn you up a little bit. You sound real low. Now you got to turn down. You got to turn down your sound in the background because I can hear myself. I can hear the show. It's a delay.
Oh my! You can hear yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
All right. Go ahead. Yo, you ain't turned the thing. Yeah. You ain't turned the thing.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. But now,
that's better.
Yeah. Now, if you have me on speakerphone, I need you to take me. No. You still, I can still hear me. You got to turn it all the way off. Yeah.
I got to call up. Turn you off. All right. Omar coming as well.
I'm good. I'm just letting you know how it got to go. We good. We straight. Everything is all right.
You're so nice. about that?
Yeah, that's better.
That better?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Omar.
Hey, how you feeling?
Okay. I know. I know my life is a little ranky. Somebody said, you've been through that, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, my mother and father, my dad was 18 and my mom was 19 when they got married.
Uh-huh.
And then my dad went to prison. When he got out of prison, my mom didn't want to be with him anymore. So he went on with his stuff and got his went to get his degree and whatever. My mom died when she was 29. So my dad took me and my sister. And I told that story before. And when we moved with my dad, he was remarried by now to his second wife. And she was the pit. She didn't want to do anything. She was lazy. And through her being lazy and not wanting to cook and clean, I learned how to cook and clean. That's why I said she taught me. And it just was not a good thing, but my dad wound up cheating on her. And through the third wife, she came. But what was incredible was he left the second wife to be the third wife, and the third wife wound up slicing the second wife's neck. And Dad left her with me and my sister. And she wound up not wanting to stay at the house, and she wound up leaving. And me and my sister was left alone for a year by herself.
Damn.
When Dad finally came back with the third wife, am I with the third wife? Yeah. She just was young. She's young, like not so much older than we were, because we were teenagers.
Uh-huh.
And she came home with her Louis and she and we was young, we didn't know none of that stuff. And she lied, she had a Fiat and whatever. She still took what she did.
She had a Fiat? Did you say she had a Fiat?
Yeah, she had a Fiat. She would always get up in our face and everything and try to tell us what to do, whatever. You know, we were just trying to get moving with our people, you know?
Yeah.
She was always trying to get up in our face with us. We used to have some other habits. Give it to her. You know, what's the way to stop? And then got rid of her. Finally got rid of her. And then he brought this old, I don't know what he was. But the problem with my dad was he was workaholic. He wanted to get his master's degree. He had 3. But you know, he always like trying to make you succeed within himself. And as a child, I always looked up to my dad and what he kept down. And I still do. That's my father, you know. But all these women, they wanted him, the hot chocolate, shaft-looking guy, you know. But at the end of the day, without having my mom, I kind of like, I think I represented my dad.
Wait a minute. Wait, Val. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do you have us on speakerphone, or are you talking directly into the phone?
I'm talking directly into the phone. You can't hear me.
Well, I can hear you, but the people on the line can't hear you that well.
Okay, you want me to raise my phone?
Yeah, can you speak up a little bit, please?
Is that better?
Well,
okay,
yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, just speak up a little bit.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Okay. All right. Is that better, y'all? Okay, is that better?
That's better. Go ahead.
Okay. So you know, after like the third one, my sister couldn't take it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She left. But I was still moving around. I still was in high school. I couldn't just leave my dad because I was really mainly attached to him, more so than my sister.
Uh-huh.
So my sister went out west to be with our grandparents. I stayed. I went out west. I came back to West Plain. I went back out west. I kind of was a flounder. I'm not helping him.
No. You. It's not you. That wasn't you. That was me trying to turn it up a little bit more.
Okay. Okay. I come from different families. As I said before, I had my boyfriend who was home from me. You know, I was planning and I need, you know, to be more with somebody who knew my age. And I went back out with Philly and I wound up marrying like a guy that I knew since I was 6 years old, you know, and I married him and we went off and I wound up getting married 2 more times. So I was more like my father's child. But like you were talking about, you know, like the children being interactive in that environment, like, you know, my girls raised with 2 different men that were not their fathers. And, you know, they were great men, but I always reckoned with the fact that they weren't their fathers. They wasn't their fathers.
Yeah.
You know? And they were good love, but they weren't their fathers. You know what I'm saying? And my dad
Wait, say that again. Wait. You sounded faint. You said
my dad never respected the fact that I was in.
Okay.
Huh?
I said okay.
Yeah, and I found that incredible. You know, given that he was the example, you know, and I think that he sees it as a that you know, be him being a Muslim, that as a woman being that, that's not right. But for a Muslim man, that's okay. I'm not a Muslim. He's a Muslim.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a few questions. When you were younger and your dad was starting to you know, get married to his first wife, second wife, third wife, what was your dad's expectations of you? What was your dad's expectations of you and your sister as far as how you were supposed to treat anybody that he was seeing and marrying?
We were raised to be subservient.
Y'all were raised what?
To be very subservient.
Y'all were raised to be very subservient. In other words, like respectful?
Yeah.
Okay. So whoever your father was seeing, that was basically who y'all were supposed to answer to. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. That one I took put me out to clean.
Yeah.
When we would come home from school, she would have a list of things us to do. I mean, a list. Sometimes we clean the basement, clean the oven, clean the cabinet. And
So
when Dad came home, if that list wasn't done, he would take everything out of the cabinet to make us clean it all over again.
So the one who your dad's wife who taught you how to clean, used to have a list of chores ready for y'all by the time y'all came home. And your dad joined in, and your dad joined in that too, you said?
Yeah. If we didn't complete that list, he would come and go over what we were supposed to clean, and it wasn't done to his satisfaction. He took everything up the cabinet and wake me and my sister up and make us do it again.
So y'all had a checklist, and if y'all went to bed before y'all got it done, y'all would get woken up so y'all can finish it. That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not finish it.
Redo it. Oh.
Redo it.
All right. Let me ask you this. Did you get a chance to start liking your stepmoms? Like, did you go for? Go ahead.
I started liking her, a little bit. I did start liking her.
Okay.
She taught me how to. She taught me how to cook.
She taught you how to cook.
And
Okay.
I like cooking.
Uh-huh.
But my sister was mad.
Why your sister get mad at you?
But I did like to cook. So, and I did like, so, even though it was a punishment, sometimes I didn't mind because I like to be.
Wait, why did your sister get mad at you?
Because she would say, you don't see that this is a punishment. She would say, I don't see it as a punishment. I would just see it looks nice.
Okay. So your sister wanted y'all to be in solidarity against your stepmom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she did. She still do today. And she's deceased.
Okay. So, all right. So let me get this straight. Because what you're talking about is very interesting, number one. And number two, it sums up a lot of what we're talking about. When we talk about the title of the show, I didn't like my stepmom because blah blah blah. Like in your case, it would be like at first I didn't like my stepmom because she was trying to be a disciplinarian. It seemed like she punished us all the time. But I started to like her because she instilled some discipline in us, and maybe you were able to see. Let me ask this. I don't want to interject it. Are you saying that you started to like her because not only was she was teaching you how to do something, but you started to see that maybe she didn't mean any harm, that was just her way? Would you say that?
I started feeling maybe she might be some mother, like motherly stuff.
Oh, she had maternal instincts, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had a brother. He had a son, and he was now my brother.
Did he live with y'all?
He lived with us. Now my stepbrother, Chair. So he was giving to me as my past, take care of her. So, she was the person that told me what to do with him, take care of him. So, yeah, I had to take her leadership for things. And Dad wasn't here. Most of the time, she was the person who took care of me too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I gravitated to her. I was younger than my sister. My sister didn't need her things that I might have needed her for. I mean, I was only 12 years old.
Uh-huh. So wait. So when okay, having to deal with a stepmom and a stepdad. Well, let me ask you this first, if you can remember, how long did your dad date your stepmom before they got married?
I don't know because I woke up one morning and came downstairs and she was sitting there.
Are you serious?
I'm not lying.
Because a lot of I know what you're saying, because with a lot of Muslims, they don't date. So it's like, if we going to do this thing, we going to do this thing all the way. But a lot of times when that's the case, it's they're married in the mosque, they're married in the masjid, but they're not married, legally married. But
he's Christian, he married her.
Okay. But you don't remember. Wait. I just want to make sure we get this straight. Are you saying that you don't remember your dad ever dating your stepmom before y'all got?
Before dating my life.
And they were married.
And they were married. Well, no, I was there at the wedding.
You were there at the wedding.
The first time I met her.
Uh-huh.
I was there at the wedding. The first day I met her, she was sitting came in sometime in the middle of the night because I had never seen her before. But Wednesday the next month, they came to wedding and they were married.
Okay, so you only had like a month of knowing her, seeing her, or knowing about her before your dad married her.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And then a baby comes. After the baby comes, this is my next brother, right? And if the baby comes, and once the baby kid, boom, bang, a lang, it's a new woman. And if you goes on to the next mother.
Wait a minute. Wait. Slow that down. What happened?
He gets her pregnant.
He gets. Wait. Which mother are we on?
We on that same.
The same mother. Okay, so after they got married, then they had another baby. They had another child together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
Boom, shot the leg, and she got a gun.
He got tired of her.
Here comes the young mother. He got tired of her. And he leaves her. Left her. Me and my sister moved out to a hotel up in the Chamonix with the new woman with the Fiat. He go up there.
Wait, y'all lived in the Chamonix?
He moved up in the Chamonix with the new woman.
With the new woman, with the Fiat woman.
With the Fiat.
Okay.
Yeah. Now he don't marry her. He don't marry her.
Oh, he didn't marry her?
Two more coming to marry.
Okay.
He don't marry the Fiat mother. Fiat lady. He got two more to come.
Okay.
He got two more to come.
You got two more? All right.
One more baby. I got it.
You know, Val, you know this is a hell of a story, right?
I have to do my own shit, but I let you say it.
All right.
I'm just here to entertain facts,
Okay. So
yeah, we go up to the hotel, right?
Y'all go to the hotel?
All of a sudden, the door bust open. Clean a lady busted in the air, everything.
Wait. You got to start that over. You said y'all was in the hotel. The cleaning lady busted in.
The bed. And we in the hotel room, right? Me and my sister and my brother. Because the cleaning lady took us up here because she done found about Fiat lady.
Okay.
They got a room. And she took all of us kids up here. And she caught Dad. And Fiat lady.
Wait. She called Dad and Fiat lady doing what?
Hooked up.
Okay.
In their room.
Yeah.
So they got into it. And the Fiat lady cut her face.
Oh, okay. So wait, your dad was in a hotel room with another lady, not besides the Fiat lady.
What Fiat lady?
I'm lost.
With Fiat.
Okay. Now who was he?
Fiat lady was an entanglement.
Okay. Oh, they were an entanglement. Huh? Okay.
The cleanup lady called.
The cleanup lady called. Oh, you said the cleanup lady. The cleanup lady. My fault. I'm thinking you saying a cleaning lady at the hotel. My bad.
No,
Yeah, your stepmother. Okay.
I'm giving her the nickname the senior lady. I'm giving her the nickname the senior lady. So we can keep identifying who it is.
Okay.
You understand?
I do.
So here I have this woman at the end of us get cut by this woman.
Wow. Yo,
We
this.
daddy takes us both back home. Take her to the emergency. Her safety so. So anyway, long story short, daddy leaves home. He don't come back. The Cleveland lady decides she don't want us back. She goes back to Jersey where she comes from. Leaves me and my sister in the house by ourselves. We're there for a whole year. We're kids.
Uh-huh.
We're kids. And you're waiting for my sister being the more mature, making sure we get up and go to school, from breakfast, do what we gotta do. I'm 15 by now. She's 16. She making sure we do what we gotta do. We'll make sure the kids don't come to the house. Make sure we don't be out too late. Making sure she has to do the stuff. Dad comes back. We don't know when he comes, when he goes. We don't know when he's there, when he's gone. He never lets us know when he's coming. We never see him. He doesn't check our home.
Hold on, Val. You going in and out. You going in and out.
He's not present.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't come and check our homework. He doesn't come and check anything. He's not present. He's with this woman. That's all he knows. Then one day, boom, a truck pulls up. His dad and this woman. They're moving in.
Moving in where?
Here they come.
Moving into your house?
Back to the house. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the cleaning lady?
Oh no, she didn't.
Okay.
The cleaning lady left.
Okay.
90 seconds. Home by herself. Nobody
Okay.
in the bus for a year.
Okay. I got you.
My sister transferred to the same school my sister had, so he doesn't have to be concerned about me in high school. He doesn't care anymore. He only cares about this woman. So that's all four of us in the house together. 60 seconds. She's pregnant. Isn't it great?
Yeah, this is crazy as hell.
It's crazy, right? We lost her 16, wonderful, and she's free. Wonderful. So, one day we sit down, eating dinner, right? My sister can't stand it. You know, whoop her ass so many times out there. And Daddy decided he wants to stay for dinner. But he don't want to give us steak. He want to give us hamburgers.
He want to give y'all what?
And my sister, he want to give us hamburgers.
Hamburger.
10 seconds. He want to give us hamburgers, and they want to eat steak. So I want steak. I like steak too. And I bet you bought that steak for my non-social security check. Oh Lord. Not security check today. I can't do the social security check argument. Because that's the number one argument that is the biggest argument of the day, of the best argument of the year. The social security.
All right. Val,
Daddy said, go ahead.
you gave us the wildest story I ever heard in my life, but you're very real about it. I can't be mad at it. But The only problem I'm having is because of the mic that I'm using. Like I still really can't hear you. I can hear you, but it's really hard for people who are watching the show to follow. It's not really your fault because I can only turn it up so much, turn it up so far without hearing without getting the feedback. So, but listen, I appreciate you calling in and giving that story because that was a whopper. That was that was beyond measure. So look,
I'm glad to share.
that's what's up. I appreciate you, mucho. Thanks for calling in, Mom.
All right, no problem.
All right, I'll holler at you later.
All right.
All right, let me fix this. Yo, Val's story should be voted voted most off the chain. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but I tried to paraphrase like Annette was telling me to. I tried to paraphrase as much as I could to give y'all exactly give y'all some clarity on what Val was talking about. First of all, I appreciate her calling through and giving us that story, because when we were talking about at first I didn't like my stepmom, at first I didn't like my stepdad or whatever. There's a lot that goes into that, and these are things that children experience every day in some form or fashion. Dealing with parents that are looking for love, looking for a way of life, looking for marriage, looking for that familial situation, and quite honestly, when parents are feeling around, trying to nail down whatever they are looking for, relationship wise, marriage wise, family wise, the kids are left trying to do the same things because we have to follow our parents' lead. Whether any of this stuff is good or bad, that's not for me to say. It's not up to my judgment. But what I can say is that as parents, we owe it to our children to try to find some stability. We owe them that. Some parents don't feel like they owe them that. Some parents don't feel like they owe their children that, but they do, because you start to see the effects that it has on children when they are observing certain things. Like Val was saying, she feels like she took after her dad by being married multiple times. Hey, sometimes I'm all about trying to get back on the horse and riding if you should fall off the horse. But I also have to realize that the area where you are riding is gonna have an effect on that environment. So listen, y'all, we about to get on up out of here. We're gonna do these birthday shout outs, and then we're gonna head on out. But listen, appreciate y'all coming through. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious August 9th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They are SPECIAL. They are number one out the box. Go getter Fatima Cohen, turning 46 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Fatima. And Tamika Briscoe. Happy birthday to you, Mika. And Yvette Irving, turning 52 years old today. And Abigail Brown. Happy birthday to you, Abigail. And my girl, Davina D.D. Davis Norris. Davina D.D. Davis Norris. Go get her from day one, always down. It's my girl right there. And Danelle DC's. Happy birthday to you, Danelle. And Goody MH, happy birthday to you, turning 53 years old today. And Hope Clark, happy birthday to you. And Timitope, it could be Timitope or Timitope. Adelaye, turning 30 years old today. Happy birthday to you. You know that's African, right? And Quee Versi Harris, turning 43 years old today. And Juanita Mitchell, turning 44 years old today. Bow, 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 bow. And Victor Sims turning 60 years old today. And my girl, Isha, I say happy birthday to you, Isha. And another Isha, Aisha T. Green, happy birthday to you. And Kez Meni Heru, happy birthday to you. And my girl, Devonna Cotman Bonner. And I've known Devonna all the way back to since the 1985. And that's right, that's the 1985 Franklin Lerner Center High School, all up in the area. That's my girl. And last, no. Lisa Marie, happy birthday to you. And last but certainly not least, probably is first, my girl, going all the way back to 1991. My girl turning a half century, 50 years old today, Queen Matu Mayini Monica Davis. Queen Monica is all up in the house. I hope that today finds you a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. You rock out, rock on, and do the damn thing. She has always helped this movement from day one and will not stop. Word up. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares his birthday on this glorious August 9th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, yo. When it comes to step kids, what should I say? When it comes to children, at first I didn't like my stepmom. At first I didn't like my stepdad. What I wanted to kind of get into with some of this stuff is what I wanted to get deeper into is what does a step parent have to do in order to win over the favor of some children? Do they have to give them money? Do they have to allow them to do things? Do they have to give them more freedom? Do they have to be more understanding? Is there something magical that a step parent can do in order to get the step kids to be on their side, to start listening, and not only that, stop making your relationship with the mother or the father so uncomfortable and so full of tensity? Some step parents or some boyfriends and girlfriends of parents who have children will go ahead and sacrifice what they know is right or what they know is good in order to get the kids to listen. Just please like me. Just please love me. Just please stop getting in the way. Stop making things bad. Stop making things hard. Stop making things uncomfortable. Everybody doesn't discipline their kids, and everybody doesn't make sure that their kids are respectful, and not everybody makes sure that their kids are understanding or gives explanation to their kids so they can be understanding. Sometimes it's like, listen, I'm the mama, I'm the daddy. You do what the fuck I say, and if you don't want to do what the fuck I say, you can get the fuck out. But Dad, I'm only 7 years old. I said you can get the fuck out. All right, you can go live with your grandmother. You know what I mean? So when we don't put our kids in a position to be able to accept our love interest, it's going to affect the whole family. It just is. It's going to affect the whole family. And you don't want that, because you're supposed to be a family. And if you marry the person that you've been dating, you want your children to get to the point where they like them. Point blank, straight like that, so I don't suggest bending over backwards and sacrificing or compromising what you know is the right thing in order to gain favor with somebody else's children, because once they see you do that, then they'll just use that to their advantage and get you doing all kinds of shit just so they will accept you. You have to find some kind of balance. That's what I would suggest. And that's what I think. Sometimes you're good your good man or woman instincts just happens to shine through and becomes undeniable. So it'd be like, yeah, well, I tried not to like him. I tried not to like her, but they were consistent in the way they were, and the way they were was good. It was good. I had to learn. I had to grow. I had to get bigger. I had to learn more. I had to understand. I had to become more mature. It happens. I want y'all to have a great day today. Real great, you know what I'm saying? Yo, love is love. I will holler back at y'all. Y'all have a terrific day, and I mean real terrific. You know what I'm saying? So love is baby. Be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Daily Go Get 'Emism Show. Until then, and right about now, I holla. All right, so yo, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Thanks for coming through. Love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. If y'all haven't liked the show yet, press the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel, and I get back. And
Thank you for using
it's like peace.
Goodbye.
And peace.